Today I'm going to show you one of the most beautiful rivers here in the Philippines, the Loboc River in Bohol. And I'm also going to show you a couple of options of where to stay on this beautiful river. Let's go. So Bohol is located here in the Philippines. It's a fantastic place for a vacation, and one of the most popular spots to visit on the island is the Loboc River. It offers an array of different types of water activities, including the world famous floating restaurants, which I go into more details in my other vlog. So check that out at the end of this video. I'll put a link up at the end of the video. It's really worth watching. But wait, there's more. You can try the stand-up paddleboarding and you can cruise along this beautiful and majestic river. Come here at night and you can experience the magical fireflies. So should you stay here or on Panglao Island? Let me show you two places to stay at. Welcome to the Loboc River. First up is this one.
Okay, welcome to Loboc River Resort. This is Sir Robert. I hope you enjoy staying here with us. We offer here a lot of activities, especially the stand-up paddle, kayaking, and we also have firefly watching tonight.
And there's monkeys.
And this afternoon, we have also monkey feeding. So just come back here at 4:30. Someone will assist you going to the monkey area.
And you also have yoga.
Yeah, we also have yoga tomorrow in the afternoon at 5 p.m.
And you also have a live band on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday, we have live band starting at 6:30 until 9 p.m.
From above you can just see how close the river is to the resort. So behind this door is where the premier rooms are, and they also have their own pool. The resort has two swimming pools. This one is only for the premier type rooms. It looks really nice, you can see behind me. I like the architecture of this pool. It looks really cool, like a lagoon. I really enjoyed the landscape around here, and you'll see this is the better of the two swimming pools here. They call it the jungle swimming pool as its design blends streamlessly with the natural beauty of the Loboc River. Now walking up to their first pool, which looks quite nice, but you can see it's not quite as impressive as the other one. And then looking from above again, you can see the pools alongside the river. So being right next to the Loboc River, you have to enjoy the river in some way. So let's look at some of the activities. So being by the river, you can rent out these kayaks and stand-up paddle boards. I'll try them out later. So I rented out a kayak and took a leisurely paddle down the river. The waters are flat and the current of the river isn't very strong, so you're not going to be carried out into the Bohol Sea. Makes for a relaxing kayak tour along this beautiful river. So later on this afternoon, I'm doing the tour, which you'll probably see right now. If you're a nerd like me, you may remember the game, The Secret of Monkey Island. This is where it was inspired, in Bohol, not the Caribbean, where you get those classic lines as you fight like a dairy farmer.
Philippine macaques, and they are considered as more intelligent than the other monkeys.
They leave fruit out and you can watch them from a safe distance across the small river. There's a whole family of the monkeys, and they're wild, so they can come and go as they please. It's really fun watching their antics. After sunset, when it gets dark, they offer their firefly tours. They run two tours, and I'll show you the schedule in a moment. Watching the fireflies in the trees, it just looks like Christmas trees with the dancing lights of the fireflies, and I really recommend doing this tour. Zen Island, where you can do yoga, massage, and have a picnic. Let's go check it out. This one is a nice pleasant walk along the pond with some places to sit and reflect on your wrongdoings in life and to see if you're going to go to heaven or hell. This is where they do the yoga. I'm personally not into that stuff, but you can read more on their website if you are. It's something different to do. This is their walking trail. You can hike along. It's flat, so it's a very easy walk. This is the restaurant, so you can dine with beautiful vistas of the river in front of you.
Welcome to the Loboc River Resort. I'm here at the Viñas Kitchen Restaurant.
When you stay, I recommend crispy pata.
I didn't try that as I wanted to eat something more healthier. The food here was okay, or at least what I tried, but wait till you see the other resort's restaurant later on in this video. For breakfast they had a buffet style. There was a chef to cook your eggs. Overall an average buffet, but for something in the province it's fairly much what I would have expected. Here's a look at the menu when I stayed. I thought it was a good selection of different cuisines. They also had cocktails and beers, and they also had meals for groups. Let's look at the rooms now. So welcome to room 1, which is the Riverview Deluxe balcony. As you see, I've got a bathtub outside, and if I turn it around, there's the Loboc River. Now it's not perfectly peaceful and quiet. I can hear insects, but I can hear roosters, and I can also hear in the distance karaoke. So it's not perfectly serene and peaceful. There's some houses across the river, so you do get a little bit of noise from there. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but something to be aware of. So perfect for chilling by the rivers, their tub here. But let's have a look in the room. So this is a room, very spacious, and out the window you've got the view of the Loboc River. How good is that? The time I stayed, I didn't have any issues with the mosquitoes, but if there's lots of rain around, it may be something to be aware of. I thought the room was nice, came with the standard amenities, aircon, cable TV, and I liked the huge windows allowing the natural light in. To one side they had a work desk with wardrobe, it had a minibar, safe, hangers and robes, and then on the other side was a tea and coffee making facilities, a nice sized bathroom with hot and cold water shower, and there was also another door to the balcony from the bathroom here. The water pressure out of the tap into the bath was weak. So the actual rooms are to each side of this raised walkway that goes in between, and the Loboc River is over there. So the walkways and rooms are raised for flooding, although not typhoon flooding. When Typhoon Odette hit, Loboc River flooded, so it was higher than the roof here that the water flooded in all these rooms. Pretty scary. So the resort reopened on March 16, so that was 3 months after it flooded here. Now I want to show you the other rooms available. This one is a native river view. Just to keep in mind, the premier rooms are their nicest rooms and the native type rooms are not quite as nice, but as you can see, still pretty decent enough. They're a little bit smaller in size. This one also had a balcony overlooking the Loboc River. The bathroom also was a little smaller than the premier. Now this one is the forest view room. It's slightly larger than the river view, but other than that, fairly much identical. You're just paying the difference in the view. Again, a pretty decent room. The bathroom also had a hot and cold water shower. Now this is the larger native 2-bedroom suite. One of the bedrooms they were still cleaning, so I can only show you one of the bedrooms. It came with a large living area. Out the back was a nice sized balcony overlooking the river. Through the doorways was their first bedroom. Again, a nice sized room with a king bed and cable TV to one side. It was a nice room. The only thing I could say really was it did look a little old. And then into the bathroom, it had a shower as well as bathtub. Now after I show you the second resort, I'll rate and compare both of them together and see which one you should be staying at. Looking on the website, you can get more information on the resort as well as their activities that they offer. You can see more information on the rooms and prices as well. When I checked, they do offer early bird rates if you book in advance. Personally, I would try the rooms facing the Loboc River if you can. It's why you're staying here, right? Anyhow, you can book directly with them or you can book through your favourite third-party sites like Agoda. They also offer transfers to the resort from the airport and the pier at a cost. Just before I get to the second resort, if you're interested in other resorts in Bohol, I've done a video of the top 10 resorts in Bohol. I'll put a link at the end of the video so you can check it out. So let's jump right into the second resort.
Good afternoon! Welcome to Facts on the Firefly Cottages. Mabuhay!
And this is a smaller place with just 11 rooms. It also offers water sports such as stand-up paddleboard, which you can also do as a walk-in. You get a guide and he takes you up the river. It's easy to pick up and it's not too hard due to the Loboc River's waters being so flat. Even I had to go without drowning. The resort also does other tours like Firefly watching, mountain bike tours, and you can even do yoga classes. You can read more about this on their website.
Hello!
One thing I have to mention here is their restaurant. It's the best food in Loboc, period. They use fresh ingredients from the organic garden and it's just delicious. Even if I'm not staying here, I always try and pop in here to eat when I'm in the area. A shout out to the great staff here as well. Here's the menu when I stayed and you can see the different types of dishes, including some vegetarian ones. And as I mentioned, you can be a walk-in to eat here. So the cottages themselves are set up around this garden courtyard. It's really nice and green and relaxing ambience to the place. So this cottage we're looking at now is a family deluxe with 2 queen beds located on the ground floor. It has views of the rice paddies and it's worth noting that all the cottages are fan rooms. It has an outdoor bathroom with hot and cold water shower. So now we're walking up to the room that I booked.
So welcome to your room, sir. This is a room for Superior Twin Cottage, and once again, welcome to Facts on the Firefly Cottages.
You certainly won't lose the key here. So this is my room, comes with a fan, it's not aircon room, 2 single beds. It's a little bit small, but other than that, it looks like a comfortable room. So the actual room I stayed at had 2 single beds. It's 24 square meters in size, and I thought it was cozy enough with the bed and facilities. Pretty simple room. It comes with tea and coffee making facilities and the toiletries. It's also a naturally ventilated room. So now looking at the bathroom. So it comes with an outdoor shower, as you can see behind me. It has a hot and cold water shower with a basin to one side. The view from here is of the courtyard, and to the right are the other cottages. There's lots of greenery around the resort, which provides some nice shade from the sun. And if you follow the path around, you can visit their garden where they grow the ingredients for the restaurant. On screen now are the back of the cottages that have the rice paddy field view. And this is where they do the yoga classes. On the website you can book rooms. Just to mention, when I was trying to book, I did have trouble finding availability, so you may want to book as early as you can. As you can imagine, it has only a limited amount of rooms with 11 cottages. Also available to book through your favourite third-party sites. To sum it up, I would rate both resorts as above average. Things to mention are the staff at both resorts are fantastic, although due to the smaller size of the resort, the Fox and the Firefly cottages are a bit more personal. Food definitely better at the Fox, but overall, for me, I like the Loboc River Resort just a little bit more due to the fact that there's more things to do and is a little bit more upmarket with the facilities and rooms. But both resorts I do recommend. So as far as if you should stay in Loboc or the more touristy area of Panglao Island, which would be the better option, Loboc, you're definitely closer to Bohol's land attractions, so you will shave off some time, but it's not going to make a drastic change. But it gives you the option if you want to stay somewhere less touristy than on Alona Beach in Panglao, or there's a possibility you can mix it up and then stay a couple nights on the Loboc River. Now if you want to see the best places to stay in Bohol, I've composed a list of my top 20 resorts and hotels, which you can watch on this video on screen. It's a two-part video, but you can watch this one first. It doesn't matter which order you watch it in. There are some incredible places to stay, and it'll give you some good ideas on when you book. If you want some ideas on what to do and see in Bohol, I highly recommend you watching this video. You'll see some things you've not seen before in Bohol. I'll see you in those videos.